What they need is someone that can just eat innings, make starts, and be consistent in the regular season at the back of that rotation and provide length, help out that bullpen, and be able to be better than Shamanai and Mike Clevenger come playoff time. If he's pitching in game 4 or a game 5 of a playoff series, can you trust the guy, right? That's what this move is about. I think, or at least that's what the move should be about. The Padres, they could go trade for another arm before the trade deadline if the rotation doesn't look as great as it does now. If things aren't working or if there's an injury, obviously you hope that there's not an injury. They can obviously do that, right? They still have the guys to do that. But what we wanted going into the season, like I said earlier, was a filled-out rotation, and that's what the Padres did. And they didn't just fill out the rotation this offseason. They extended Yu Darvish on a club-friendly deal, lowered his AAV from over 20 mil to 18 million. And it's a 6-year deal. Who knows if he's going to pitch for those 6 years, but they locked him up. He was a free agent at the end of the year. They got that done. That's huge for the Padres. They have Joe Musgrove. They got that extension done during last season. So he's here for the next 5 seasons, including 2023. They have Blake Snell. Hopefully he can find consistency throughout the year, not just the second half of the year. But we know he's talented. Nick Martinez works his butt off, and I think he can work in the rotation. And then they bring in Michael Wacha. They brought in Seth Lugo as well, and so you got to give credit there because I think he's going to provide an impact to this Padres team in the rotation or in the bullpen. I don't know where he's going to end up at the end of the season. I think it's probably going to be the bullpen, but we'll see how that plays out. Like his performance is going to indicate where he is probably, I would think, at the end of the season. If he's still pitching well and he's healthy, then maybe he's still in the rotation and Nick Martinez is the guy that fills the role that he filled last year. Or maybe Michael Wacha fills that fills the Nick Martinez role. If everyone's working in the rotation and they just feel like Walker's the better guy to be in the bullpen. Or maybe Walker's in the rotation the whole year and they go with Martinez to start game 4 of NLCS or game 4 of a series and they have Walker come in after him. They just think that's the better way to go about things.